in my own head. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hey, this is Matt and Alec here in the basement of Kentucky Fried Chicken. We're going to talk about all the
I
new
think we're working at Slate's Gravel Pit, actually.
Slate's Gravel Pit. I like that.
That's where Fred and Barney work.
I'm
Fred works there. I don't know if Barney works there.
I don't know if Barney works in general.
In the movie, Barney worked there and got Fred fired, but I don't know if that's canon with the rest of the series.
That's a good question.
My ears like cut off.
Somebody look that up. What's that? Here, get over here.
Yeah, I was saying.
What are you doing over there?
Hanging out.
Hey, and as I said, I'm Matt G, and this is Alec.
Al.
No, you're not.
I'm Alec.
You're Alex.
There's only one here. No, I'm Alec. Don't be
Don't be what?
too many people that I've worked with too long.
Don't
You
be.
know my name by now.
All right, Alex. No problem. As I said before, my name is Matt D, and this is Alec here.
Mhm.
And we're in the basement
Alec
of
here. Alec H. Not Alec.
Alec H. And
Alec Eiffel.
and we're here, Alec Luckman. And we're here in the basement of Forbidden Planet, as we usually are on a Tuesday afternoon, late afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk to you, the viewer, whenever you decide to watch this
Yeah.
or join us,
Mm-hmm.
about all the new and wonderful product that will be featuring here on sale tomorrow and possibly later today.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Maybe right now.
or even right now.
Yeah.
That's right. But, you okay?
Yeah, ripped my pants.
This just happened right now?
Yep. These pants are getting FP'd. That's why I always get a rip in my pants at the store.
Oh, yeah?
Right knee.
I never get a rip in the pants of my knee pants. In my pants knee.
What about your
In my back pocket, yes.
back pocket? Okay.
Were you going to say that?
And I was gonna say some other part of your body pants.
My body
Your
pants?
knee pants.
My knee
Like
pants.
what about your
My leg pants.
your leg pants? thigh pants.
I get a hole in my crotch pants sometimes.
I hate those pants. Those pants get retired immediately.
Yeah.
Crotch level.
Yeah. Some people just rock them all year, though.
I know. I've worked with enough people here. Seen that. So
Yeah.
one in particular.
My mom said to me the other day, she said, "Do you need more jeans?" I went and visited my mom for Mother's Day, obviously. She said, "Do you need new jeans?" I always see you with the same jeans. I said, "No, these are fine. There's nothing wrong with them."
There you go.
Yeah. Jeans are the kind of thing that you're supposed to wear every day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Until they start
Falling apart.
You better switch these around.
Yeah. Exactly. Until they smell.
Yeah, that's
That's what you're trying to get
what I
at?
was hinting at there. Until they start to smell like
Balls?
more. Yeah, that
It's gonna get more and more like that now that it's getting hotter out
Yeah.
too. And if you notice, you
Shorts
come into
weather.
Forbidden Planet right now. Yeah, I wore shorts yesterday actually.
I wore shorts yesterday on my day off.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was. If you come into Forbidden Planet right now, it will not be hot. It will be cool.
Oh, you'll notice that the air conditioner's working really well.
Yeah,
Really
something
nice.
that you may not have been familiar
Knock
with
on wood.
in Forbidden Planet history, but right
Forbidden Planet's
now
past.
it's rocking. Like
It's great. It's
cold,
very comfortable
cold,
in here.
like Mr. Freeze.
Some people are complaining, people that work here, so we don't pay attention to them. It's too cold.
Why would
But
you
they
pay
are
attention
wrong.
to anybody that works here? It's a
Because the
precedent,
person
right?
that's complaining about it is in the definite minority. And
Um,
everyone else is
they.
agree that
What
it
do you
feels
mean by
great in here.
minority? That's not cool. Okay.
Minority is in, one person out of
Out of a group, not
Out of a
having
group.
to do with
Nothing
religious
with that. I don't-
denomination.
yeah.
Okay. Well, if we bored you enough, we'll
You're still watching.
If you're still watching,
No
which
one is
is
yet.
probably, if you are watching, you're probably either Kenny Chi or maybe Winston. Giving shout outs to the people that we know actually watch this. What's that?
Dad maybe some weeks.
Your dad watches it?
Sometimes he's come to the show a few times. I don't think he watches every week.
As he said, "Oh, I saw you on the show."
Yeah, he said that before. Yeah, I don't know if he's seen any of this. Me back on the show. He just stopped
No,
watching.
it's not once you were done. He was like, "Why would I watch this?"
He doesn't read comics.
Yeah, he's like, "If my son's not involved, who gives a crap?"
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Well, let's just dig right in and start talking about the comics because it's another one of those big weeks, and you can tell because I'm even buying a lot of comics, and normally I don't buy as many single issues as I used to, so it's a heavy duty week.
Yeah.
We'll dig right into single.
Let's do it.
And it's going to be one of those weeks where everything I say is a big deal because it seems like everything is a big deal. Starting with the brand new Icon book. Brian Michael Bendis' imprint. It is the United States of Murder Incorporated.
Now, why is this a big deal?
Why is this a big deal? Because this is on a brand new single issue with the Powers team of Bendis and Oeming.
That's cool.
So for those of you, it even says it right on the cover in case you had no idea.
But is this related to Powers?
No, and that's the cool part about it.
This is their Futurama or their Cleveland show.
Sure, I'm with you on those references because Powers does. Everybody loves Powers. Everybody who's ever read it or ever talked about it has said that they loved it. And it's highly suggested it, but it's huge. It's gigantic. There's so much. It's one of those books that's very intimidating to jump in on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can only assume that this book, this brand new book, is going to be just as good as the Powers.
Cool.
Same creative team, so why wouldn't it be? Yeah, I would hope so too. So this would be a great book to read if you were more interested in dabbling in Powers, but a little intimidated. Who says this? Yeah, this has nothing to do with it. Nothing at all,
except for the creative team.
So that's a biggie for the week,
cool.
For sure. Oh, here's something everybody's been waiting for. It seems like an Afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
Afterlife with Archie.
Yeah.
So how you well, last time I think we left off in the world of Afterlife.
I'm a little behind on that. I don't think I've read 4 yet. I have it sitting around.
How could you be behind on a book that comes out every 4 months?
Easy. I always have to reread what's going on.
I'm just kidding.
And I have to find all my other issues, all the other 3 that are somewhere.
Yeah.
Between issues of Saga and volumes of comic books.
You're reading Saga still?
Yeah. Still going on. Yeah, no, I think I might have missed an issue of that at some point.
I want to say that I've been following Francavilla on Twitter lately, and
Twitter respect.
And yeah, that guy who complained about us only manhandling the books is definitely going to leave a comment today for me. Doing a little of this, but it's okay. It's just Archie. Don't worry.
It's just a comic book.
It's just a comic. We have plenty of them. I'll buy this one. I was gonna buy this anyway. And you have no worries because I usually do buy the ones that I flop around like this.
Can I see that one real quick?
Sure, you can. So I've been following Francavilla on Twitter, and he shows some of his process of how he does it. I don't know if he also does this on his other social media, because I'm not the most social media
savvy.
That's it. I'm not the most word savvy either, obviously.
Crazy.
Oh my God, that looks awesome.
Oh, I know what's going on there.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, yeah, that's in that part of the thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I gotta say, they show his process of how he does this stuff, and it's beautiful. A lot of people I know out there were saying things like Hackavilla, and this guy just throws a little bit on the page and he's done.
Stankavilla.
It's all bull. It's not. The guy really puts a lot of work. You go on his Twitter. You could see he has pencils. He does nice ink washes. He puts a lot of work into this stuff. So don't be dissing on the man.
Also, if you want a prelude to Afterlife with Archie, there's also another Archie 1,000-page spectacular coming out this week.
Whoa, that's a lot of pages.
That is a lot of pages.
That's enough.
Excuse me, I misspoke. It's not a spectacular. It's actually Bonanza.
No. Well, I mean everything literally before everything Archie would be.
For $15, you get a ton of old Archie stuff. I have a few of these.
10% of it's in color, from what I hear.
All of this is in color.
Why does it say 100 pages in color in the back then?
Over 100 classic stories.
Oh, stories.
Yes. Over 100 full color stories. Yes.
See, I read that one.
1,000 pages of full color comics, Archie comics, going from all over the place. And Archie comics are great. And yeah, this is a great. I don't know. I wouldn't call it coffee table book, but I treat it
Bathroom
like
reader?
Yeah, it's something you can pick up and read a story. Archie's great for that. You can kind of jump in anywhere. It is the anti-Powers, I guess.
It's the anti-Powers. Archie.
There's
Powers.
way more Archie than Powers, and you can jump right in anywhere on
Yeah.
Archie.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
I like
coming
that.
out
All right.
tomorrow.
Here's a book I've been really loving is The Auteur. The Auteur.
Loving that cover.
I love this cover. Cover of the week. Cover of the week for me, without a doubt. Open what up? The book? No, I want to leave it a surprise because I want to. Well, I'm gonna see
What's
it.
this chart on the back?
Those are banned comics.
Really?
Yeah, that would be a cool T-shirt.
Oh, I didn't see the top part of your hand anymore. I want to look at this. That's really interesting. Bone.
Bone. Well, title alone, you know what I mean?
Drinking, smoking, drugs. I don't know about drugs, but I know there's drinking and smoking in it.
What do you think they're smoking? Anyway.
Looks like Smiley Bone smokes that cigar. Looks like a proper cigar.
Oh, this is really cool. This is a DC Comics presents oversized single issue, which is actually a Zen collection. It's hard to explain. I wouldn't exactly call it a prestige format.
What is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it a demon? Like Etrigan?
Yeah, the demon.
really?
Etrigan. Yeah, this
I
is
like
really
Etrigan.
cool. This was printed in single issues in 2004. Was Fast and the Furious out by then? Can I ask you a question?
2004, I think so.
I think this is a Fast and the Furious inspired, because there's like cars that
It doesn't look like there's much of the demon. Oh wait, there's Jason Blood. I didn't see his streak.
Right.
Is he fighting Clayface?
I remember. I have the single issues of this. I read it a while ago. I remember it being a lot of fun.
Some anime influence there too.
Yeah. I remember this being a really a fun read. So
The demon usually.
yeah. Oh well, I mean, sometimes. I've read a
I've
lot.
only read the old stuff.
Which stuff?
The Jack Kirby demon.
Oh, Jack Kirby Demon. Forget about it. That's good. Then there's a very long Alan Grant run, a Garth Ennis run. That's a lot of fun too. There's Mignola did a run on the Demon.
Covers, remember, for that book that just came out?
That'd be cool. I mean,
He did the
Nolan
cover.
should do a demon
He would be a good.
series.
He would
That'd
be a
really
good.
cool. Probably just be like hell with
Yeah.
rhyme.
Did you read this? The Field #1? Anybody?
No, I haven't.
No? I got to say that this is definitely one of the most interesting new books I've read in a long time.
Why is that?
It has a really good, catchy story. I mean, it's nothing. Here's the thing. A lot of times I'm reading these books and everything seems very similar. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
It's like I've seen this before. I've read this before. At this point, I don't care anymore. It's like if I've read it or seen it before. As long as it's really crafted in good quality when I do read it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now, the setup is a little kind of somewhat familiar. A guy wakes up, he doesn't know why he's there. And then somebody...
Every day of my life.
I totally understand.
This guy looks like he's having a good time for not knowing why he's there, though, on the cover.
Well, the guy behind him doesn't, though, and that's the
Oh, is
guy.
that the guy? Oh, I
That's the
thought it was on the
guy.
motorcycle.
Yeah, not the guy riding the motorcycle. But what happens is, like, a crazy Christian evangelist picks this guy up, and he's like...
Is that the guy riding the motorcycle?
That's the guy riding the motorcycle. But he's insane, and he, like, does drugs and kills people, like... And the other guy's, like, just doesn't even know what to do at this point, so he's, like, following him.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
getting shot in the something.
Yeah, it's it's definitely a lot of fun and really interesting. I'm very excited.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
yeah. And it's got a very playful look to it, even though it's a heavy subject. But the style of art,
It is,
though.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
the
it's all
style
the
of
more it's all the more shocking when these
it makes it a little
gruesome scenes.
yeah, it makes it a
pop
little
up.
easy to swallow because it kind of has a very playful
That's true.
look to the way it's drawn. I can't wait to read this issue. I was very,
It looks pretty cool.
yeah, I was really stoked on the first one. I just gave it a shot. My friend Javier said he read it, he loved it. He bought. You think you're my only friend named Javier?
Yes.
He's right. I lied. But yeah, definitely Ed Brisson's The Field. Check that out. Here's my favorite title of the week.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
What?
it's a great name.
It is.
I like it. Yeah.
Jack Kraken. Is it Jack Cracker or Jack Kraken? Jack Kraken.
Kraken.
Jack Kraken. He's a Kraken superhero. He looks like. You see on the back here.
He looks
He might
like
be a vigilante. He looks kind of vigilante-esque.
he looks kind of like. Well, the thing on his chest makes you think of Hydra immediately.
Right. Well, that's the Kraken
Yeah.
part of it. You know what a Kraken is?
Yeah, it's a gigantic octopus that's trying to kill Jack Sparrow. In that
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
that one Pirates movie.
So this is Jack Sparrow Kraken.
Jack Sparrow Kraken.
This
Crack
is
Sparrow.
Kraken Sparrow. So
That's a great band too, by the way.
who?
Kraken Sparrow.
I don't know.
They're not real.
No, it's like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like Guns N' Roses. A stupid name for a band. I'm glad no one ever used that.
Yeah, it's very stupid. But this is cool. It's Tim Seeley, my boy from Hack Slash, and Ross Campbell, who you know from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Wet Moon.
and Wet Moon. Right.
And Water Baby, yeah.
and Water Baby. So,
That sound like a big Ross Campbell fan.
who does?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
Okay. So you said Water Baby for a second.
Yeah.
I just misread the tone.
Oh, you know I said you thought it was like a negative?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually like his style a lot.
Me too.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Glory.
Glory I haven't read, but I saw that. That looks really cool too. It's really nice looking. Here's something that's very wild and weird. Weird Love, another Craig Yo joint. Craig Yo.
Hey yo.
I love that somebody's out there doing this, taking
Mhm.
these old school, quite possibly public domain comics and
He is the king of that.
yeah, and bringing them out
He's the
to.
best at it too.
I don't know how this works though. It's like so anyone can print this if it's a public domain.
I don't know.
It's questionable, right?
It is questionable. Let's get Craig Yo on the phone.
Yeah, it makes me want
Craig
to.
Yo, if you happen to be our one viewer right now, you should join the conversation.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if these are public domain, but I'm pretty sure you have dabbled in the public domain world before of comic books, and that's totally fine. It's just a really interesting thing to I wonder about how that works. You know, how you go
Yeah.
about the publishing of public domain, but
Yeah.
that's really cool. Here, and let's breeze through there's what?
Yo-mance.
Yeah, a Young Man's
I like
publication. Anyway, it's weird. It's Weird Love, the new Craig Yo single issue. If you've been following his haunted horror book, I think you'll probably dig this. They come out regularly, and then there's collections of them that are very nicely.
Oh yeah, those
released.
collections are something else. I like those.
Yeah, we got a new issue of Think Tank, and Think Tank #1. This is Think Tank Fun with PTSD #1. Just
Okay.
figured I'd drop that. Here's the new Chris G book, Tales from the Con. It's a bunch of little strips that he's published online and now has collected in comic book form. And it's like, little comic strip experiences of conventions. If you've ever been to a convention, worked a convention, or seen a TV show about a convention like Bazinga, you probably know what, you probably get some of the jokes.
TV show. I actually like Bazinga.
What, that's not a show?
I don't think any of those are a thing. Combination of words you put together. It's a bunch of nonsense.
You got me. Book.
A TV show about history like the Yabba Dabba Doos.
Oh my God.
And Jurassic Park.
Anyway.
Speaking of history,
All right. What do you
some ancient Japanese history. Samurai Executioner. I don't think it's based on fact. Well, it probably is based on fact. But another one of these gigantic manga collections.
Oh,
Volume
cool.
1, Samurai Executioner. If you are a fan of Lone Wolf and Cub, go right for this one because it's same deal as Powers, same creator, different story.
Yeah,
So
very
if
cool.
you felt there was too much to jump into with Lone Wolf and Cub, well, you can see there's just as much to jump into with Samurai Executioner. But this is volume 1, so
So it's a little less daunting and
What?
it's cheaper.
no better time to jump in cheap. Yeah, $20 for about 800 pages of comic. So
That's amazing.
win-win. Samurai Executioner Volume 1 on sale tomorrow.
That's wild. Here was a big book that when Image dropped it, a lot of people were hot on, and I talked about it the first time. It's Shudder. Shudder issue 2 dropped today, and just in case you missed it the first time, because it was such a... Here's Ed Brisson again, my man from the field. Since it was such a hot book, they are dropping the second printing of issue 1 at the same time as issue 2, which is very cool. So you can get in, no worries. Here we got...
What happened there? Someone dropped this comic on the floor. It's all shattered.
Yeah, the Mirror Craft is the storyline.
Oh, I should have read that.
Yeah. Star Trek New Visions, The Mirror Crack. If you remember the 2013 annual that was in the Fumetti style of photographic comic books, then
This photographs.
yeah, that it was literally the hottest Star Trek book to come out, single issue to come out in a very long time. Sold out first day. People came in for months after asking for it. Do you remember this? No, you don't.
I think that might have been before me.
No, this was last year.
Oh,
You must have just been in a fog,
I
which
must
is
have.
totally fine. It happens.
it's understandable.
Yeah.
So what do they do? Is this just
Yeah, it's
they're just
screenshots.
putting
Yeah,
new
photos.
dialogue for it?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's new dialogue or if it's related to old episodes. I haven't read it yet. But all I'm saying is that, without a doubt, the last that this is going to sell out probably tomorrow. So if you are interested in getting this copy of Star Trek New Visions, The Mirror Crack, I would get here tomorrow, and I would get here early because these books are hot. Speaking of hot books that are not going to be able to make it through the day, Lumberjanes #2 with another one. That's like when this came out, it was gone.
Yeah.
It was gone before it was here. It
Is
was
that Boombox?
yeah, Boombox baby, Boombox.
Boombox.
Lumberjanes is definitely going to be a book that you are going to want because I know because you've already been wanting it. What are we doing?
I think there's about to be breaking news.
I didn't tell you
Many X.
many of that. Like that's on our full.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
So there are many, and #1's back in tomorrow.
And #1. Okay, so
I didn't wanna
this
pull a
just
hobby.
in.
it's okay. You
No, I
can
didn't
talk.
this just in.
Here, you can do it like this.
More and
Jeff
more, this
Ayers
is
do it like
second.
this.
Oh,
More
you
and
should
more
have
this.
shown
it's
it.
becoming like the
Yeah,
Howard
yeah.
Stern show. You know, like
Okay.
those 13 disembodied voices.
I don't mind.
Howdy!
Put your hand up to the screen.
Yeah.
Any more tomorrow?
Yeah, there you go. Upside down too.
Many more tomorrow.
Many more.
It's
Wenny.
When. Anyway.
Wenny, Wenny.
So, so if you missed Lumberjanes the first time, don't worry about it. We're gonna get some more tomorrow of #1, and there'll be plenty of #2 in stock tomorrow for you guys to dig your little grubby hands into. Your beautiful little grubby hands.
I'll have notes written.
They'll have notes written on them to remind you to buy it.
Like that Charlie Brown.
You know what also looks cool? This.
Mars Attack.
It's just like when Hobby met Matt D. One of my favorite things, and one of Hobby's favorite things, it's like, you stuck my peanut butter in your belly button. And
Oh, it's Sam Keith.
yeah. Sam Keith doing Mars Attacks. It's like
That sounds cool.
when the worlds of Hobby and Matt collide. I think we were the editor on this
Why
book.
couldn't they do? Oh, Mars Attacks the Max is what they should have done. Attacks spelled with 2 X's at the end instead of a CKS.
Max
Mars Attacks
Attacks.
the Max. Max Attacks.
Max Attacks. I like it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there's always a possibility. You never know. There's always a possibility. And you,
Wow, I like the way you did that. Martians look. Cool.
yeah,
That first page.
there.
Nifty. Like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know how he draws. He's really good.
He is really good.
He's got a really interesting style.
Mhm.
And you have the option of getting, there's 2 different covers. There's this cover, and then there's the EC Comics parody cover. which is also very cool. Even though this is also it looks like it's a Wally Wood inspired, but the graphic design of this is not in the EC style like the other cover is. So either one, both good choices. I'm not going to say one is better than the other. I'm just going to say that I'm going to buy the EC cover. Now, if you've been following Original Sin, and you're like, where's my Original Sin this week? Then you're going to want to pick up Avengers 29, because that is tying into Original Sin. Original Sin is quite possibly going to be the biggest crossover event since Secret Invasion. That's my.
That is about when I started your Secret Invasion.
And there has not been as big a event since. Do you say? Would you agree?
New 52.
I'm talking about Marvel.
Okay.
And New 52 is not an event as much as it is a sales pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is the biggest event.
Yeah.
In quite a while. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe AVX was really big.
Blackest Night.
That's DC again.
Oh, that's right. It's Marvel exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, the most promising, I think, too.
Maybe also the most promising. Yeah. Bendis writing that? No. Here's something interesting. Never heard about this before. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. It's a brand new Marvel #1. I'd love to take a look and see what this is about. It's got a female character. I've never seen her before.
Rocket Raccoon.
Some Rocket Raccoon is in the advertisement. Here's a guy talking. Mike Benson is the writer. And you got a little ad
Godzilla's in there.
Godzilla's in here. Let's see, what else we got going? I don't know. Hey, do you think that this might have anything to do with Shang-Chi?
I was Shang Tsung. You mean the shapeshifter from Mortal Kombat, right?
No. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take this.
All
Hey, what's
right.
happening?
Hellboy in Hell, #6 comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
I
get out at
also believe,
4:45 and then
if
I'm
you,
going to take my
1 second, if you're a fan of Hellboy in Hell, or just Hellboy in general, and you're keeping up with things,
Yeah, I mean,
you also
I'll
got
be there
Volume
by
1 of
5.
Hellboy in Hell, Descent, coming out tomorrow. New Hellboy issue, the Hellboy trade paperback.
All right.
Get started or continue reading.
See you soon. Bye.
Either way, it's a good call.
Sorry about that. My mom. She was really pissed that they didn't put Shang-Chi's name on the cover of Deadly Hands.
Speaking of comics that Shang Tsung would like, I really think Shang Tsung would enjoy Hellboy.
Why is that?
Because it's got something to do with hell, and Shang Tsung is a soulless wizard, I believe. Yeah, but I was saying Hellboy in Hell, #6 comes out, and then Volume 1 comes out. So there's going to be plenty of Hellboy, new Hellboy, in the store on Wednesday.
Yeah, the first part of Hellboy in Hell and the second issue.
Death Card. Bam. You were saying
I was saying
about Shang Tsung #1.
no. I was saying about Deadly Hands of Kung Fu that
Shang Tsung. Isn't that what it's called?
I would
That's how he
hope
stands in the video games.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, Kenny Chi.
Why did this call it?
Oh wait, here they finally say Shang-Chi on the back page after the entire book. Shang-Chi
Kang in
will
there?
return in the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Well, thank you for dismissing that character, Marvel. Anyway,
Get over it.
Justice League United #1 hits the shelves tomorrow. It's the Canadian Justice League. I don't know what that's
Canadian Justice League?
Yeah,
Why is there a Martian in there?
that's a Canadian Martian Manhunter.
Canada first in Canada.
What?
You're really gonna look into that?
I'm gonna look through it. Oh, there's Lobo. Beast is in here for some reason.
Lobo makes sense. He's Canadian.
I thought Lobo, is that Groot?
It's Marvel.
No, I know. I'm just joking when I say that kind of stuff. I can usually tell who's who.
I have a
Like
hard.
I know the blue cat-looking guy wasn't really Beast.
Listen, it's what we call this is a shtick. You do this, and then I respond, and then you keep up the act.
Is this Amalgam Universe? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Another big DC event this week is Doom, the return of Doomsday. Superman. about wearing my black armband tomorrow.
Well, the whole concept of that is really interesting what they're doing.
What's that? Fill me in.
Doom is no longer an entity, but a virus.
So Doctor Doom's part of the DC universe now.
Dr. Dumb.
That's smart because he's a doctor, but he's also a virus. So he's the one that can cure
I like
himself.
that. Oh, Dr. Doom.
Mhm.
All right, Marvel, you're on it. Good job, Superman, Dr. Doom. Now, and if the return of Dr. Doom as an infection wasn't enough for you,
It's the return of Doctor Who as a stylized Marvel figure. If the one viewer right now is the guy who I accidentally missed, oh no!
it
I
definitely
hope he
was
stopped
'cause he
watching
just-
to run over here and grab one.
No, he's back. He's back.
Um,
I think his internet's just not working good.
Yeah, I mistakenly told someone that we weren't going to be able to get this back, and lo and behold, I got put in my place. Isn't there egg on my face? Because it showed up about 6 hours after the fact. But it's back. We only got 2 pieces of this, so if you are watching, or if you were watching, head down to Forbidden Planet. This one's back for a minute. I don't know how long it's going to be around for, though.
He checked back. He left, and he came back. He's like, "Oh wait, that is the figure." And he's back, and he's on
It's a
his
little
way.
bright, and I can't see. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah, you see this? Oh, he's back. He's back. All right. Superman, and then as I was saying, Superman, Wonder Woman this week is tied into the Doomed story arc. So I only have 2 more single issues here that I want to talk about.
Okay.
Obviously, I haven't read this yet because I'm way behind on my reading. But Stray Bullets, The Killers, David Lapham, we love him, and we'd love to see you continue some work on Cross, but I understand. And then, do you think Wu-Tang has ever heard Bad Brains?
Yeah.
Did you play it for them?
No. Toured together.
I don't believe that. What was it, Lollapalooza? That doesn't count. I think you were talking. I think you mean the Sad Brains, those fake guys that. Anyway.
Walking
Whoa.
Dead?
Don't flip through it, Matt.
What's in the
Wu-Tang
back?
Dead?
Don't flip through it.
Okay, I won't flip through
Don't
this.
flip through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Wu-Tang Dead. comes
No.
out tomorrow.
Okay. So, our No Way Out is over.
Yes.
We are starting a new beginning, and with a new beginning comes a new stylized cover, which is cool. I like it. They have taken the logo and they have shrunk it down, and
What
they
did they
have made
ever?
it longer across the front cover, which is cool, giving much more room for art, which is very, very cool. Because I do love the art in this book, of course. After 121 issues, Charlie Adlard, has got this down, man. It's like done. Yeah. So this is a brand new arc, and I'm so dying to open this up and read this, and I know you are too, because whoa, those last couple of issues out of control. I can't even talk about it. I can't. I'm getting a little teary-eyed. Man,
Yeah.
that's a lot of single issues that we talked
It
about
is
this
a lot
week.
of
Let's just
single
do some
issues.
toys and forget
Some
about
toys
it. Well, you
are-
know what? Let's just say we just got a couple of hard graphic novels. Of course, DC's dropping a hardcover and a softcover. Hardcover 4 Aquaman, softcover 3 Aquaman drops tomorrow.
Hardcover, I call that hard water.
Oh, good one. Brand new Blade of the Immortal drops tomorrow. I know that a lot of people, it's number 29. You only have 28.
29, it really is immortal.
Yeah. You were great at this. You're definitely going
I'm
to
going
get
to fail on this Batman.
I'm gonna fail. Volume 2 of Legends of the Dark Knight. Legends of the Dark Knight is definitely one of my favorite titles in the Batman universe.
It sure is one of mine, too.
Oh, that's a good one. Volume 2. The Trade for God is Dead, the Jonathan Hickman, possibly story arc, not written book, but still's got his name pretty big on the title. New Hickman book by Avatar.
God is dead, but this series sure isn't.
Oh, I love it. Getting better. This is great. A nice collection of some old school, some Spectre stuff. Javier's a little disappointed in the fact that this cover doesn't glow in the dark. I understand. I would totally be. I'm also a little bummed on that, but at the same time, I'm happy that they're reprinting this old school Spectre stuff. But this is stuff that I really do enjoy. What is that doing the darkness one? Oh, it's great.
It's nice.
Yeah, so
Nice
good.
artwork.
Yeah. Tom Mandrake. Yeah, really good. You know, this is stuff that's really fun, and you know, maybe not so much fun is not the word I'm looking for, but it's really solid and well written and a really entertaining comic book. Yeah, Spectre is one of my favorite characters in the DC universe. Definitely, you know, not your average kind of character. It's got a lot. What?
It would be a crime, and I would definitely pass judgment on you if you were to pass up this Spectre trade paperback right here.
Okay, and then we have. You're losing me on that one.
Sorry.
The first volume of Manifest Destiny, one of the hottest Image books to hit the shelves in a long time, but I feel like I say that a lot because Image does have a lot of hot books. This volumes 1 through 6, $9.99. This has been one of the hottest books, really. It's a lot of buzz around it. Now you can get the whole first volume for $10. Can't beat that.
You're gonna wanna pick up Manifest Destiny Volume 1, Lauren. Now let's jump from hot graphic novels to hot toys.
Oh, I like that.
Literally, because today we got in the new, drumroll please, Hot Toys 1966 Robin to go with the 1966 Adam West Batman.
Drops right out.
Drops right out, and you got Burt Ward.
Can you
right
see this?
there. Can you see this? Can you see this? You really can't see this very well at all. Well, it's a great likeness of Burt Ward.
Just take our word for it. Take our word for it.
Take our word for it. Take my word, please. That's what Batman says.
No, he doesn't.
Take my ward, please.
I think he says.
Yeah. So you got this Burt Ward Robin. Looks just as accurate of likeness as the Batman. Adam
The
West.
Batman?
Adam West Batman.
Oh,
I
Adam
the
West
actor's
Batman.
name for a second. Just as good as the Adam West Batman. Yeah. So
Just as good as the Adam West Batman, even better than the Christian Bale Batman.
Wow.
I mean, the Christian Bale one looks like him too. I just like Adam West Batman better. Nothing against Christian Bale. That's just the tone to my Batman I like. I like him when he's got sharp repellent and he's dancing.
It's cool.
Yeah, so get this one to go through Batman, and you can put them both in your 1966 Batmobile. It'll be coming out at some point, and you could have the new Ed 209 chase after that. That will be a crossover right there.
That would be a crime.
I wish I could
Don't
do an Adam
drop
West
it.
impression saying drop it, creep.
You don't want to.
Drop it, creep.
All right, what else you got there? You got some DC
Speaking
Direct
of
stuff?
Batman, I do have a few DC Direct things. So the new Greg Capullo Batman figures are going to come out tomorrow with new comics because of DC Direct. So you
But
got,
you get a little sneak peek now.
you get a little sneak peek now. There's a guy in today asking about these toys, and I got these right, unlike the Doctor Who. It's like, oh, those are coming out tomorrow.
I know. The guy's been coming in for the Nightwing for a while now.
So I'm going to go do these characters in order of popularity, I'm going to say.
Okay.
So correct me if I'm wrong.
All right, sure.
All right.
Starting from least to most.
Least to most.
Okay. I think you're leaning to the.
This is a rough one.
I know. You just show them both. Equally.
I'm going to put Talon up a little bit before the Riddler.
You think people like Talon more than the Riddler?
I was going to say the other way around.
Oh,
He'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
my bottom of the list. And then Riddler would be right there.
Right next
Because
to
of longevity, at least.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Riddler's been around.
That's
for-
true. I would hope.
Plus, he's had his face turned, so he's a good guy.
True.
Kind of. Yeah, so you got Talon there. You got Riddler there. That's probably the nicest Riddler figure I've seen in a second. Because that Arkham Asylum one where he looked all sickly and not the suave debonair he usually is.
Well, you got to blame this on Capullo's style. You know what I mean?
Blame it. Blame it not looking better.
Yeah.
What are you thinking making the Riddler look better than most of the Riddlers I've seen recently? He doesn't look like a sick maniac. He looks like a evil, smart guy. Really? You think so? Yeah, you're probably right. Batman is in the series. Greg Capullo's Batman series and Batman. Thunk. He's looking very stern.
And then
Standard Batman
I would
gear.
say this is my guess for the first one to sell out.
First one to sell out, yeah, I'd probably say so. I got your Nightwing.
Everybody loves Nightwing.
Don't get too many Nightwing figures in.
Don't get too many Nightwing figures in.
It's very robust and strong.
He's robust. Let me smell. Very robust.
Very
Mmm.
full of life.
He's very hard. Rock hard. It looks like you're trying
And
to say.
you know, there's only one other.
Let me look at his dick. Oh, whoa! He really is robust, if you know what I mean.
robust. Now there was another.
Javier is referring to the very large crotch that he has. If you can see right there, look at him. He's got a giant boner. That's weird as hell.
Now there was another
That's-
series of toys that came out today. Maybe we could take a minute to talk about them.
Okay, let's do it.
Maybe in a minute we could talk about those.
What's with all the
What's that?
books?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa,
whoa.
whoa! What's that? What's that? What's
Okay, I
that
hope so.
stuff?
I hope that's just. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's wrap this up in a minute, and then we'll talk about one more thing. Yeah.
Well, no one mentioned Rust.
That is not a mini mate.
You should.
Still going into your minute.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Suck.
Doesn't mean that you get more than. A minute.
Amazing Spider-Man, movie 2, just came out. It was a good movie. The more you think about it, though, the more you dislike the movie. So don't think about it. Just enjoy it. We got the figures right here. Spidey. I don't know who he's looking at. There you go. Now he's looking at you. Now look at that. He's looking away and he's looking at you.
Halfway there.
Sorry. Spidey and Electro. Spider-Man got a fireman hat on because he's a fireman in the movie, a little. And angry Paul Giamatti. Fuck, he is mad. Look at him. Wow. Look at that face.
And that sounds like it's just about a minute, right?
No. Wait, we got Alistair Smythe. He made the Spider Slayers.
Alright, that is
Very-
a minute.
That's a full minute. I'm sorry, Javier. You wasted it.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
everybody
waste
else
it.
did.
This
False
was
advertisement. That was like the mini made 57 seconds because he talked about that book.
All right. Stop trying to
Fine.
spread your minute.
On.
Just unplugged us. So
Oh no.
stop. All right, and then there's one
Thank
last.
God.
Thank God.
Thank the old gods that we got Javier out of here.
Yeah.
But I'll thank the new gods for this next book. I have to get out of here.
Get out of here.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay. Quite possibly the most anticipated release in the series of artist editions. Jack Kirby's New Dogs.
New Dogs is a great series too, but New Gods is what we're talking about today. There's
New-
that whole series
New
about
Gods.
Labradoodles and Chiweenies and all these luxury new dog breeds. But we're talking about the New Gods today.
Yeah.
Jack Kirby. So you can go through this book. This is the New Gods,
And if
which
you're
is
not-
a great comic series. You should be reading that anyway.
yeah, you
but,
should have read it by now. Honestly.
If you're into beautiful premium format books like this, I want to find a good page.
There's
Oh,
some
I wish I
colors
could find
actually.
There's some color pages?
Yeah, there's some hand painted
Oh,
reproduction.
yeah.
No, keep going. There's like some real full page.
This is the one I was looking for.
Okay, you can show that.
The big battering ram where they're fighting that fish with the battering ram chin. Look at that. You can see all Jack Kirby's,
Dots.
all his dots and all of his finger smudges and all of his whiteout spots. Some of these pages he doesn't mess up on at all.
Yeah,
Some
that's
of them
the
he
thing
messes
with-
up all over the place.
Kirby is like, I wonder what it was.
No, wait, but he doesn't ink though, does he? It's someone else who inks his work.
no.
I thought Kirby was just a penciler for this stuff.
I mean, this looks
Why would
Am I
they?
wrong?
Super inked.
Why would they show it inked if it wasn't him?
Inked by Vince Coletta. Knew he was only Vince making this stuff.
Well, then whoever inked them is a genius.
Yeah, I'm
Justice
not
League.
knocking any of the inkers because
Justice
this stuff looks beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack Kirby, I knew he was a penciler. So you know what? Forget this one. No, I'm just
Well, let's try to find that color page to show them because that'll be the real killer. Oh, here it is, I think, right?
Wait, fold out?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be the thing that's gonna kick your brain in half.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is beautiful. These
Oh,
are
these are some of those paintings he did.
yeah, right. So let's just show that off. This is like, because tomorrow when you come to the store, you're not going to get to do this. We're not going to let you do this.
You're
So
not going to be allowed to
we
open
might
the
as
book.
well show it to you now. This is quite possibly.
What's on the other fold out part there?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see the other side.
Oh, we can't show that on the show now.
We'll
It's
do it
just
anyway.
light
It's so
ray.
beautiful.
It's just light ray, I think.
Yeah. All
No,
right.
that's not really. Is that light ray? It's a different palette light ray.
Look
It's
at
like
that.
2 light ray.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So 2 giant fold-out pages.
A whole bunch,
Bunch
of
of-
extras in the back.
Beautiful artwork and cover sketches.
Oh my God.
so
So
there's
good.
a lot of Jack Kirby's pencils in here too, just for the
You get everything. You get everything you ever wanted.
that back cover. I love that. It's a man.
Yep. That's Jack Kirby himself.
That's Jack Kirby himself as rock-faced, evil. Yeah, this book is awesome.
Oh my God. Look at that sandwich.
Oh man,
Look at. What else would it be?
See, that's the problem with this black and white. I can't tell if that's a sandwich or a sponge.
Anyway.
This does have one of my favorite comic stories in here with the Orion Gang, which is this is great stuff. If you don't buy this version, you should definitely check out the normal trade paperback
Yeah, they're
version
in
too.
soft cover. The
Soft
hardcover is
cover.
not around anymore,
They're all-
from what I believe. But they are reprinting
But
them
they're
in
great.
soft cover,
And they're
and
on the faux vintage paper, so it's
they're
these are
fantastic.
great comics, and you should definitely read these.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Mhm.
Can't beat them.
Can't beat them. Better join them. Thank the new gods.
If you like comics and you haven't read any of the Jack Kirby stuff
Then
for
you don't really like
for
comics.
DC, yeah, then you don't. You really don't, because you haven't really experienced how good comics can be.
Mhm.
In every aspect, art and color and
storytelling,
storytelling and
fun.
yeah.
And yeah, these are great comics.
And you know what's great? We get to go home now.
Dude,
Isn't that wonderful?
I'm working overtime. What the hell is this?
Yeah, whatever. All right, thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you next Tuesday. Just because Alex sitting next to me doesn't mean he got the job.